Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I would like to present my material. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ainun Aliya Rahmi, and my my material it is about comparing and evaluating approaches in language teaching. This topic is very important because as a future English teachers we need to understand how different about approaches, a method and technique work together to make learning more effective. We move to the first material. What is an approach, method and technique? So, an approach is basically a belief or theory about how language should be learned and taught. It's like the foundation of our teaching or our way of thinking. And the second is a method. A method is a systematic, plan based on task approach. It answers the question, how can we apply the theory in the classroom? And the last is a technique. It's a specific classroom activity, the small practical step that we use during teaching. For example, like in communicative approach, we use task-based method and the technique could be role play. Jadi pendekatannya fokus ke komunikasi, metodenya berbasis tugas, dan tekniknya aktivitas berbicara langsung seperti role play. Next material, why are they connected? Yeah, these three concepts that I said before are strongly connected. If we understand our approach well, we can choose the right method, and with the right method, we can use effective techniques. With them together, they can make a learning more meaningful and successful. For example, if our approach is communicative approach, we should use method that promote communication like task-based learning or CLT activities. But if our approach is grammar translation, then the method and the techniques will be more focused on translation and grammar drills. Jadi kayak harus selaras biar tujuan pembelajarannya itu tercapai. Begitu. Next is about who use and evaluate approach. There are two sides who use and evaluate teaching approach. The first one is teachers and the second one is researchers or educational experts. The first one is teachers. Teachers apply approaches in real classroom situation. They see how students react and how they learn, and then how effective the lesson is. Meanwhile, researchers or experts is evaluate which method are most effective through studies or teacher training programs. For example, a teacher may try task-based teaching in class and see if a student really communicate using English. While a researcher may compare the result between task-based and grammar translation method. Jadi, guru itu sebagai pelaksananya langsung, sementara peneliti yang menilai efektivitasnya. Next, we move to another slide. Is when does evaluation happen? So evaluation doesn't happen only at the end of teaching. It happens at the three important stages. The first one is before teaching. Yeah, it means when the teacher planned the approach and method. And the second one is during teaching, while observing students' reactions, motivation, and participant. And the last is after teaching. It's when teachers review the result and reflect for improvement. For instance, before teaching speaking, the teacher decides to use communicative approach. Like during class, she observes whether students are active or shy, and after class, she reflects and realize that maybe the activity was too difficult, so she modifies it for next time. Jadi guru yang baik itu selalu mengevaluasi cara dia belajar, bukan hanya cuman ngajar aja. Next step in evaluating teaching method. To evaluate a teaching method properly, there are 6 important steps. The first one is determine the purpose. What do we want to find out? Maybe we want to know if our method is effective or not. And the second one is design the plan. Decide what to evaluate, approach, method, or technique. And the third is create the instrument. For example, test, observation, sheets, or questionnaire. And next is collect data by observing students or asking for feedback. The fifth, analyze data. Find out what works and what doesn't work. And the last is make improvement. Fix or modify for better result. For example, after using a role play, we give students a questionnaire about how confident they feel speaking English. From the answer, we can see if the method help them or not. Kalau kurang efektif, ya berarti metode atau tekniknya perlu kita ubah. Alright, the last material about evaluating students' learning needs. Yeah. Besides evaluating methods, teachers also need to evaluate students' learning needs. This helps us know what students really need to learn and how to support them. There are 5 steps. The first one is identify goals. What should students achieve? And the second one is collect data from tests, interviews, or observation. And the third is analyze. Compare students' current level with the expected one. And next is set prioritize. Focus on the most important skills or problems. And the last is recommended solution. Choose the best method and materials. For example, if students find it hard to speak English, the teacher might choose communicative approach and focus more on speaking activities. Jadi kita menyesuaikan metode dengan kebutuhan siswanya. I think that's enough from me. Thank you for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.